Hello, my fellow strangers. I hope that you are all having a wonderful week. I was not sure what to record this week, and I actually recorded something prior to this, but it was a hot mess, so I just had to scrap that and start over. But anyways, I thought what I'd do instead is tell you a couple of embarrassing work stories. So that should be fun. In no particular order, I was working at a call center. I hated this job. I hate working on phones. It's just a thing for me. Don't like it. So anyways, working the phones, it was for a credit card company. We took applications over the phone, or we would activate cards for people. And so I can't remember which I was doing this day. It doesn't matter. It's not entirely part of the story. The call itself is, but what I was doing with them doesn't matter. So anyways, at the end of the call, I accidentally told the customer I love them. I don't know why. It just slipped out and I was really embarrassed. And I hit the hang up button real quick after that because you just can't go back from that. So there's the first one. The second one, I was working at a retail establishment at the time in a shoe department. I actually told the story on my personal channel way back in the day, but I think I've taken down the video since then. But anyways, I worked at a large retail establishment in the shoe department, and it was the time that Skechers shape-ups came out. So like they're like a shoe that has like sort of a curved bottom, so that way when you walk it like is supposed to help exercise your legs. It was kind of gimmicky, whatever. But anyways, the shoes came with a DVD in the box, so that way you could learn how to walk in them. So someone brought back a pair, and they brought back more than just the DVD that came with it. It was called Barnyard Chicks, or something of that nature, and it very clearly stated that it was from Adam and Eve. So someone tried to bring back not only the Skechers shape-ups, but also some porn. Now, there were children around them at the time, and other customers, and I didn't want to embarrass the customer. So when I noticed this, I just quickly shut the box and said nothing, because, yeah, I just didn't. So after they leave, I kind of felt bad because I sort of felt like I stole their DVD, but I didn't really steal their DVD. I was just embarrassed to give it back to them in front of their children because, you know, porn. And so I called my manager after they left, and I was like, so, dude, they gave me back this thing, and it had this thing in it. And my poor manager, who was a dude, who was also very, like, Christian, like one of those dudes, I had to give it to him. So that was kind of embarrassing. Third story. I was in an administrative sort of position at the university I work at and teach at now. So where I was working was in the same sort of general vicinity of some of our health services type and admin offices. So to make this make more sense, when I say we're in the same vicinity, we're all in a strange place. We're in an old gym, and there are some like administrative offices like around like the perimeter, I guess you'd say, of the gym. So there's like a track in the middle, and they had like basketball courts and like some tennis-y or like maybe soccer courts also in there. It was like a field house sort of deal. So we have nothing to do with sports, but we were just sort of put in this building because space issues, I guess. But anyways, some of the health people were in there too. And at the entrance of this building, there's like sort of like a big desk. And on certain days of the week, they would have what is referred to as the condom bar, where students can come in and get free sexual health information and free condoms and stuff for sexy time stuff that college kids do. So anyways, I was sitting in the office, and these two large young men came in, and when I say large, I don't mean like fat, but like just burly, like And so they come in and they seem really meek, like they're afraid to answer questions, and they sort of mumble under their breath like, where is something? But I heard like, where is something? And having dealt with people kind of like this before, my automatic assumption is they're looking for the condom bar. So I say, the condoms? Are you looking for the condoms? And they look at me horrified and say, no, we're looking for ROTC, which was just around the corner from us. But I don't know. Usually when mumbly boys come in there, they're looking for the condoms. And so I just laid it out there and it was all wrong. So that was embarrassing. So anyway, there's a few fun stories for you. Hopefully you got a kick out of them. They weren't fun at the time, but they're funny now. So yeah. Anyways, my fellow strangers, I think with that I'm just going to say until next Monday, because I'll see you then.